What's going on, everybody? Welcome to GmiasWorld, and EA Sports has just released an all-new promo, the Gatorade promo, which you're going to have a chance of getting 4 different players. Before we get into the players and everything like that, I'm going to explain to you exactly what else you can do to get some of the stuff for free. What they have right now, they've released 24 new solos. Now, in these solos, you're going to be able to get collectibles, okay? Now, these collectibles can be used to start off what you need to do in order to get these higher overall players. The issue is, you're not going to get enough to get them all the way up to, their highest overall without probably, you're going to have to spend some kind of money on packs. Okay, it's point blank period. For the most part, you can see that they're ultimate moments, so you don't have full games. So however long it takes you to get that, you can start off with the base of the players, and then you can see right there that you have Watt, you have Todd Gurley, you have Cam Newton, and then you have Eli Manning. Okay, so now let's get into the gist of what's actually happening right now. When you go over to the store, you're going to see all new packs that are available right now. These packs are going to have the Gatorade collectibles that are needed in order to keep adding onto them to get more of, more upgraded versions of these actual players. Like J.J. Watt, he goes all the way up to a 92. You can see that the first pack starts off, you got the $4 one, you got $10, and then you got the $80 one, okay? Whichever way you decide to go, those are the 17 collectibles that you see with the bundle. Those are the collectibles you're going to need to actually continue to upgrade the players. Now, I don't know if it's financially decent with the way that they have to upgrade, because I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show you. Let me first click on this. I'm going to let you see exactly what's in it. You could see that it's pretty much like the other packs where you have to get a certain percentage of what you're going to get with the Elite. So I don't know if you're going to be pulling anything glitchy out of it. Well, some of you guys might. You guys definitely might pull something glitchy out of it, but the whole objective is those collectibles. All right, so that's one way to get some of the collectibles, and I showed you the solos. Regardless of whichever way you do it, you're going to either have to buy collectibles, you're going to have to use your Series 1 tokens, or you're going to just have to, you're going to have to play, get the solos, get the start, and get lucky, pretty much. But if you played online a lot and you're not looking to do anything else with your Series 1 tokens, this is repeatable. So you could keep doing this to get one Gatorade collectible, but the problem is you can also do it this way too. You can add any auctionable base version Gatorade player for 2 Gatorade collectibles. So you can actually use auctionable versions of players to get Gatorade collectibles as well. But when you go over to the set, right, this is the issue that I'm having. Once you start with the 82 overall, you get this base from playing the solos, and then you add 1 Gatorade collectible. All right, cool. Once you start going down throughout, you see it goes from 5. You see this over here? You need 4 for this one because you're going to get the 82 overall. Just like their usual step-up plans that they've been doing since Madden 18, they just keep giving you a new base version of the card, and then you have to add other collectibles. So it goes from 4 to 8 right here, okay? 4 to 8. Then you go over here to 18. Now it's like, okay, what are we going to do? This is really starting to get expensive. Then you have 35. So that's another 34. Without the card right there, and then you're going to go down to 92 overall J.J. Watt, and then you see what goes on right here. Is he really worth all of that? It depends on, how your bank account is set up. If your bank account is set up crazy, you can do whatever you want. But getting these collectibles, it's going to be a pretty decent amount. It's not something that I would probably urge you guys to do, especially at the left end position, because Joey Bosa is more than capable of handling anything that comes. But a lot of you guys are J.J. Watt fans, and you're going to do it regardless. I'm just trying to make sure that you do it the best way possible. Now, you can add the 92 overall auctionable J.J. Watt to receive a 92 overall Nat Gatorade Watt, an 89 overall Nat Core Elite Watt, and a 68 overall Power Up Base Watt. So if you had the 92 overall already, right? If you had the 92 overall auctionable version, you could get all these other 3, and then you could just do whatever you want with them. I don't really see the purpose of taking 3 Nats unless you wanted to repower them up or whatever like that. It doesn't really make that much sense to me for that exchange set, unless you wanted to dispar them and do different things with it individually. But remember, they're all Nats. Okay, so then you get the auctionable, with the auctionable one, you'll get these 3 versions of it, and then you can do different variations of whatever you want to do with it. But in my opinion, I don't think it would make much sense to actually go through all of that and then go get Nat versions of it with the power-up versions of it. It just doesn't make any sense. But he's the guy that's going to probably be somebody that's sought after because he's a 92 overall right now. When you go over to the next one, Todd Gurley, again, when you start looking through the amount of things that are necessary, you see that J.J. Watt requires the most because he's the highest overall. He's a 92, this a 91, then it goes down, it keeps going down. Todd Gurley, instead of doing this though, what you could do is like, especially with this one right here with Todd Gurley, the Team Diamond Melvin Gordon is an outrageous card. Instead of investing in this, because remember, I'm going to still do the solos, but I'm going to do the solos to just see what I can get out of it and figure out what, can add to my team. But the running back position is very, very stacked because once you get to a level 50, you're going to get a 92 overall Ricky Williams anyway. And he's been pretty good. And the one thing that EA has done, even with their patches, they haven't really destroyed the gameplay. So it's going to be fine. You're going to still have a decent running back. This is for people that are just newly getting involved and trying to figure out what they want to do. And, you just want to get your feet wet and start buying packs. That's an option. Would I do it with Todd Gurley? I don't know if I would do this to complete the Todd Gurley set. Okay? It's a situation where you have to understand that they're giving you options, not only, and I think that more of that has to do with the training point aspect of it when you do this, because they have the training point symbol, which is why they're giving you the 3 versions of the cards and stuff like that. You can go ahead and break them down and do different things with it. Cam Newton, like I said, with the whole Cam Newton situation, he's always been very, very inaccurate in Madden games. I don't know what he's done or what he's said to anybody at EA, but his cards usually suck. Would you do this for the power-up exchange? You see what I'm saying? Like, would you do it? Because that's pretty much what they're doing. You're going to get that, you'll be able to put it in the power-up set and all that stuff. I see now why they're doing it. But yet still, I don't know if it's necessary to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, because that's what they're doing. They're making you be able to get the card, and then you could break it down so that you could then power it up, and they're giving you all the parts to it. So maybe you can pull it from packs or whatever and then break it down. Whatever you guys decide to do, whatever you pull, I don't know if this guy is really worth it because there's so many other quarterbacks that's going to cost you a lot less, and you don't really have to go through all the stress of having to deal with everything else. But again, I think this is more for newer players that are coming in that just want versions of these cards for a more relatable, type of price, because it just makes it a little bit easier for everybody to have somebody that's decent on their team. Now with Eli, he's going to definitely take the least of, the amount. They have him at the lowest overall of 89. It goes from 89, 90, 91, and 92. It's completely up to you how you want to do it. But again, the way that you get these tokens and everything like that, like the any collectible thing and all the stuff that's going on, you can actually get auctionable versions of these Gatorade cards, the base ones, if you don't want to play the solos. But all of them are going for around the same price right now, regardless of what's happening, because I'm not sure this. I haven't done any of the solos, but I don't know if they're going to give you an auctionable version of it. If they do give you an auctionable version of it, we can actually look at it and see. Let's go back to the solo section to see exactly what they're going to be giving us for it. Let's go over to it and check it out. We're going to go right to the, let's go back to browse the store. Hold up. Because no, not browser store. We're going to go to the solos because that's obviously when you buy the packs with money, everything's going to be auctionable. Let me see if they give you the option of getting it, or does it say Nat on the side? Does it say Nat? Play to earn J.J. Watt. Okay, so what does it say here? What is this? Is this a Nat? J.J. Watt reward pack. It doesn't say if it's Nat or not. So it might be auctionable. This card might be auctionable. It's possible. It definitely is possible. To be able to get a Nat version of it. What it earn is, oh no, it's a Nat. It does say it. His 80 overall Nat. So pretty much the ones that are auctionable are only going to be in packs. So with the way that it's going, the additional cards, I believe that's why they have the repeatable set that's next to it, so that you can keep breaking it down. So if you were going to buy packs, only for people that are buying packs, this exchange set right here, this appears to be the situation. So the player to collectible. So for every 2 players, no, any base version Gatorade player. So it's 1-to-1 at any auctionable base version Gatorade player. Oh, for 2 Gatorade collectibles. So it's every 1 for 2. So you have to divide that by 2 based on the players that you're doing. So it's 12,000 each, and you get 2 collectibles per. So with the way that they have J.J. Watt set up, you're gonna need a decent amount of players. So you would add the 68, the 34, the 17, the 8. The 4, and then you would divide it by, 2, and that's how many of those auctionable players you would need to go ahead and get this stuff done. So like I said, I'm not going to go over here and sit down and do the math for you, but that's pretty much what's going to be rocking out. So it looks and appears that you're definitely going to have to buy the packs to get the auctionable versions, unless you grind it out this way and just have the trophies. But with this case, every 2 of this is one Gatorade collectible. So are you willing to waste that if you guys are, on the path of trying to get John Madden? I kind of doubt that. I really highly doubt that anybody's going to do that. But maybe some of you guys will do it. But let me just explain to you something why you shouldn't. I'm just going to make sure, because I always try to make you guys understand everything that entails a new promo. If you start wasting that for Gatorade, right, this is what's going to happen, right? You're going to be able to not do any of the things that are available here. Because look, for 40 of them, this pack right here gives you a lot of glitchy things, all right? I've seen people pull all kinds of crazy stuff. I even tweeted out that I pulled Sean Taylor out of this pack, all right? A very high overall version of him. So I think the 40 of those trophies should probably be used either there or with John Madden, okay? Or you save them up for John Madden. I'm not sure if it's the right thing right now to be doing that with those players that are available right there. If that's something that you want to do just to have them on your team, you go for it. But I'm just giving you other options with that trophy route. Obviously, if you're willing to spend the money right now, if you're willing to spend the money, you're not going to have an issue doing any of those packs, okay? Any of these cards, any of the items that are there, you won't have an issue. You'll be able to do any one of them. The issue is that I'm having with you guys, though, is are these players worth it? Now, J.J. Watt at a 92 overall, let me just give you an example. It's probably going to be cheaper for you to complete a legend set. Not a legend set, but, to get Joey Bosa powered up to where he is right now. And they're going to pretty much have similar stats. And not only that, I think in my opinion, Joey Bosa is probably right now the better left end in the game, powered up. Even though he's a lower overall, I think he's a better player. In the game right now, I'm just talking about in the game right now with everything that he has. J.J. Watt's name holds weight, though, so he's going to still be a guy that people are going to want. So his price will still be, pretty hefty or whatever it is. But I'm letting you guys understand. Listen, Joey Bosa, I can vouch for this guy over and over and over again. He is unbelievable in the game. Maybe, Watt is going to, be pretty decent if you guys are looking for that big overall thing. But I'm not sure about that. As far as the quarterback position, it's a no-brainer. You don't go for Cam Newton. Go after Mike Vick, all right? If you're going for Eli Manning, you're probably, you probably bleed blue. You're a Giants fan, something like that. That's fine as well if you just want him on your team. But he's not going to be somebody that you're going to keep. You're going to rage sell him for training points. Other bad things are going to happen involving him. I don't think it's necessary to do that. And then when it comes to Todd Gurley, right? This is what I would do. I would go to Team Diamonds. I would search this, not even to complete the set. I would go over to the program, and I would go to Team Diamonds, and I highly recommend Melvin Gordon. And that's very, very weird that I'm doing that because, I thought that he would be garbage. He's absolutely not, bro. And he's going for 260. He's literally going for 260, bro. Now, when you look at him compared to Saquon Barkley has the +1 speed on him or whatever like that, but the elusiveness, that 88, bro, look, you can really, really see that. You can, on the field, the dude is where's his spin? Do they have the spin move? Let's see what his spin is, because I was playing with this guy, and this dude was spinning like a freaking top. Where's his spin move? 89, and this guy has an 83. So with Melvin Gordon, it looks like the elusiveness and the spin move is something that you're going to want to make sure you focus on this year, because, look, you see Ricky Williams' elusiveness? Where's his speed at? The spin move. Where's the spin move? 85. So Ricky Williams at the master position is probably going to be a very, very glitchy card. I've already seen some people utilize it. But if you were going to look to get that Gurley, I probably wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? I probably wouldn't go that route. So all in all, it's just for some, if you're a newcomer and you're just learning how to, understand MUT, you want to get your feet wet, I would recommend doing the solos to get started that I showed you. And then if you can make any kind of coin from it or maybe put it into sets to get something from it, I would do that. But I don't really see any interest in any of the cards that have been released right now. More than likely, they will keep on adding Gatorade players. And if they put somebody else that's suitable, maybe we go after that. But I probably wouldn't go the J.J. Watt route, Gurley, Cam Newton, or Eli Manning. But if that's something that you want to do, go after it. Let me know how it works out for you. Maybe you'll pull something glitchier in packs, because they do give you options. You do have the no money spent version where you can just play online and get trophies, or you can just buy the packs. Whichever way you do it, let me know how it is. Let me know what you think about this promo. Leave it in the comment section below. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. One love.